Hello and welcome to Knitting at Tiffany's with Added Bling. This is episode 27. Thank you if you're a return viewer for coming back and watching us, and if you're a new viewer, welcome. We hope you enjoy our show today. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Erin.
And we are going to start with some of our, what is it? Crazy Kit Kat Corner?
Kit Kat Corner.
That's what it was.
Yeah, so if you're wondering what that is, in our last episode, number 26, we explained it. So yeah, we're not going to go into all the details.
No.
But we have a little bowl of Japanese Kit Kats,
Yes.
and we are going to randomly select one each and see what they're like. And
Okay.
then we'll move along to other stuff.
Excellent.
Okay, so close your eyes. We had your favorite one last time.
Yeah. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, citrus.
Ooh, the citrus one.
Citrus. I'm having a citrus Kit Kat. Look at that.
All right, so we've got citrus
Yeah.
and red bean
It
sandwich.
feels like it's missing something.
It might be
red
a
bean.
melted blob.
Interesting. No worries. Melted blobs are fine.
Yeah, because they came in July. So we're gonna open them up. We're going to cut them up. Hopefully they look different this time.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, melted blob.
Melted blob. Okay.
That's what happens when you ship chocolates in
chocolate
summertime.
I didn't care. I didn't want to wait.
I don't blame you. But you think some of these companies would ship stuff and like maybe wrap them up in something.
I don't think that would do anything though. Like it said right on it.
Did you put them in your freezer or something? Or fridge when you got them?
No, I just
sorry.
put them on
I'm
the
using my fingers.
God, you're taking a long time.
I know, it's stuck to the packaging. Like it's truly stuck in there.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that one looks interesting.
Yeah. Oops, sorry.
Alright.
It was really stuck
what
to the
was yours
packaging
again?
in there. This is citrus.
Citrus. Okay, it looks like it's an orange. It looks like it's coated in orange chocolate.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, looks orangey.
Okay.
And hers is just like a
Mine
brown
looks
chocolate.
like just chocolate. Okay. So,
All right.
So let's see here. Red bean.
Try yours and I'll try mine. We'll see.
Red bean.
This is
Citrus.
citrus. Actually, I like that.
Yeah.
What do you think about yours? Mine
So
tastes like creamsicle.
Yeah? Oh, I love creamsicle.
Totally. I didn't
Right.
notice that. Try it.
I love red bean, and I'm not.
I don't even know what red bean is, so we're gonna try it.
I love red bean, and I'm not tasting the red bean right now. It just tastes like chocolate, milk chocolate.
No, there's something in there.
I know, but it's not like super strong.
No, have this. It's way better.
Okay, just a minute. I have to cleanse my palate. Cleanse my palate with mango. Yeah, that's a good idea. You have water.
So look what I'm drinking here. I got a My Little Pony cup today.
She wanted water, and she's like, "Do you have a straw?" I'm like,
I want a
"Well,
straw."
I do, but it's a little silly." And she's like, "That's okay."
I think it's like a cat face with My Little Pony. How much better can you get?
But
Isn't
she's
that
four.
really good?
But
I'm
she's 4.
Yeah.
That one
It's
is
okay.
good.
My husband's 3, and that's we're all good.
Citrus is quite yummy. Okay,
That's yummy.
so we'll continue
I like that
to
one.
munch on those.
Well, citrus one will be gone in a second.
She's gonna eat all the citrus, but we'll continue to munch
Yummy.
on those.
Okay.
So we're gonna move right into
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Diamonds Are Girls' Best Friend, enabling.
And I got some enabling.
You have some, and I have a little bit too, even though I keep saying,
Sorry.
I'm cut off, cut me off.
Totally. We're so cut off and we keep
But
buying.
it keeps coming in. Some of these that I got was things I ordered
For her birthday.
well before. Well, one was just because it was a pre-order, and
Oh,
I liked
okay.
it. This was like maybe a month or 2 ago. And then one was a birthday purchase. So
That's right.
you want to go first?
And I still have your birthday purchase it's shipped. I know it's shipped. So as soon as it
Is
gets
coming
here.
from far away?
Within Canada.
Shouldn't take that long then.
No, it just shipped I think Friday or Saturday. I just got the
Okay.
notice. So it
So maybe
hopefully
or this coming week.
yeah, hopefully this coming week.
Okay.
And so next time on the podcast we should have it. So I'm
Okay.
excited. Yeah. Okay, so
it's
I'm going
mine.
first.
Okay, so last time,
Yes.
last episode,
Last episode.
I was talking about Totally Inked Yarn
That's right.
and her Venus, and I was like, "You promised.
That's
You
right.
promised.
If
Go
she
on
did
there."
yarn, I promised that I was
Yeah.
going to go buy
'Cause-
totally
oh,
yarns.
so we
'cause-
brought this. So I got this as my surprise fiber shipment,
Isn't that awesome?
and Tiffany loved it. And I
Loved
was
it.
like, if she's like,
And
if
so
there's
I got
yarn,
this.
I'm gonna buy it. And I said, "You
Okay,
promised."
but wait, look at
Yeah.
fiber. Look how awesome that is. This is so saturated. It's
Yeah.
just absolutely beautiful. And it's 80/20
And I
superwash
really like
merino
this
nylon.
base. It's a really nice base.
420 yards. It's beautiful. Look
It's
at that.
whooshy.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love it.
And it's not a thin fingering. It looks like a nice plump
Yeah, it's
fingering.
nice. Yeah, exactly. And it has squish to it.
Yeah.
And I like that. So
That's the same base as I think the flutter I got.
I love it. Love it. So I'm super excited. So that was my first thing. Oh, and then she gave me little stitch markers. Are they cute? I like them.
You
I like
never-
little gifts like that. I
You
think
can never
that's
have
really
enough
nice.
of these either, though, because over time
No.
these ones break.
They do. The plastic just cracks at the top.
Just because they're bent so much. So it's always good to have those because they're handy.
Yeah. So I'm really excited because
I don't know where you got this one.
I got a newsletter because I sign up for a newsletter that tells me when things are happening in the Bling Your String.
I always forget that she's on the newsletter.
Yeah, in the Bling Your String group, and it tells you what's happening, what's new, what's coming up. And I kind of knew about the themed months. Because Erin.
Yeah, I told her I had this idea and that I was working on it.
And so I didn't know exactly what was happening or what she was doing. I just know she was creating things for themes. And I had to purchase it the minute I saw it. I'm like, I love it. So I got myself a really cute sheep stitch marker or a stitch buddy.
Stitch buddy.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, because it can be used on your needles or a progress keeper.
Yeah, love it. But look at the bag. Oh, look at all the pretty sheep. And look at the color. Isn't it stunning? It's absolutely stunning. And you can see the inside because that's like the color of the inside. But here's a better look at it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So this is Bling Your String. And this is her drawstring bag. Look at that. That's so awesome. And it's perfect. This is the first size I have like this.
Yeah, you have the bigger one.
Yeah.
This one I love for socks. This is like my favorite sock bag.
She uses it all the time.
I use it all the time.
And so I was like, I need one of these. So I got myself one of these. And I love it.
And then I like, because did I put it on here right?
Yeah, I was going to open it back up.
You can put, so when you order one of my bags with the drawstring, it comes with stitch markers on here. Oh yeah, you have to tell me what size stitch markers you want.
Sure.
But then you can clip other things there. I don't have one of mine, but like, I'll put my little scissors or I'll put like my tubes so that everything you have or that you need is like all attached on your bag.
Yeah, it's totally cool because it has like a little lobster claw thing. Yeah. So you could put anything on there, measuring tape or anything you need to hang from there that you can hang.
And I think there's only one of this size left.
So
that's it.
Yeah, but she still has a few left.
There's a few things left.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
Go check it out. It's awesome. And I can't wait till next month.
Yeah. Next month I don't think is your thing.
Oh, that's right. It's you posted a newsletter. It's Star Wars and Doctor Who or something, or Doctor Who?
Doctor Who? More on Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
That's really cool.
I'm not a big Doctor Who fan,
Yeah.
but for you guys that are out there, go buy them. Are you kidding me? They're awesome. And they're fabrics that you won't see. Like, you won't see people having them, hopefully. She usually tries to do things that you don't do.
So I can't say that you're not going to see them.
No, but hopefully, so far I haven't seen, I don't think I've seen this one. Maybe unless I missed it, but I didn't see it. And trust me, I follow
There's a lot of people who use fabric, so they're right.
So that's awesome. I love it. Thank you.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you. That's all my enabling for today.
Okay, I have enabling. So I have a mystery box. And I'll start with the yarn. So this was a pre-order yarn I did. And Heather from Highland
Handmaids.
Am I reversing that? No. Okay.
No, Highland Handmaids. That's
Highland
right.
Handmaids. She posted on her Instagram that she was doing a Fruju pre-order on multiple bases. And I already have a skein of Fruju from when she did it for Wendy. But
that's silly fruit, by the way.
Yeah, silly fruit. But she posted one of the bases that you could pre-order was the ironwood.
Nice.
And the ironwood is one of her new bases, and it has like this silver thread. Well, you can see like all throughout it. So it's not like Stellina. It's just like all throughout it. And I really wanted to try this base, and I liked it on the Fruju, so I ordered it on Fruju on ironwood. It's so pretty.
It is so pretty, and you guys can see that sparkle.
Yeah, like it's super sparkly because the thread is like it's one of the plies versus like mixed in with the fiber. Like you really see the sparkle.
Yeah, so you can see it there,
like
especially in the back. But you can see it. It's throughout the whole thing. How pretty is that, though? I love her pink in here, and her orange is nice and bright.
They're all nice bright colors.
Yeah, the yellow, the green, and the blue is really nice, and the purple.
Avery's really into rainbows right now, so I might do something.
That's really nice. Of course you would. Erin very rarely does for herself. That's why I just like making fun of her.
And I don't know if this is like a sock. Is it got nylon?
This is 92% superwash merino and 80% silver Lurex.
Yeah, so it's just basically super washable.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would make socks with it.
Ironwood sock. It's nice though. It's really nice. Highland Handmaids.
Yep.
Go see Heather for that. She has great stuff.
And then I got one of my mystery boxes. Now,
Woo-hoo.
I thought this one was really fun. And I ended up, as soon as I opened it and I went through it, I went on to see if she had the next month up. Yeah. And I ordered that one too.
But we're not supposed to be ordering anything else, right? No more buying stuff. And we still keep buying.
Mystery boxes don't count.
Okay. So mystery boxes is like when I travel somewhere and you go yarn shopping because it's like
mystery boxes don't count. So this box I don't think would be for everyone because the stuff she included is very kind of specific, like
for what?
It's just like there's like she made like these little crafty kit things to go with. Now I don't know if she does this for every box, but this one had like very specific like kind of kit type things to do, and it might not be for everyone, but I thought it was cool. So it's Rosie's Rosie's Moments on Etsy.
Oh,
and I
nice.
just found her by typing in mystery box because that's what I do. And she does them by month, and she bases them on children's stories.
Oh, very nice.
And I was like, well, that's a neat idea. And the one when I looked was for July, and it was Treasure Island.
Oh, very cool.
And Treasure Island is not something that I'm all like, about, but I was like, well, we'll see what she does. So I ordered it. So I'm like, yarn is yarn and yarn, right?
Yeah. So would this be good for parents that have kids, because the stuff that comes in there, would they be for kids or
it's
all for adults?
It's for adults.
Oh, okay.
It's just themed around that book.
Oh, okay,
right?
cool.
And so that's why I'm like, you know what, even though I'm not really into Treasure Island itself, I know there's going to be yarn, and I know that the extras are going to be kind of tied into that, but there's still going to be like knitting, crafty type extras.
Cool.
And they were. So she sent a whole little thing about kind of where she got her inspiration.
What's on the back? Is that
so a little map.
Oh, Treasure Island map.
Little Treasure
Very
Island
cool.
map. So that was nice to see, just to see where her, like again, like I don't like when people just throw things in a box, like.
True.
Because like some of the stuff I'd be like, well, how is this Treasure Island? But she kind of explains what
very nice.
What her thought process was. So this is
very
yarn.
pretty.
Feel this yarn.
Oh my god, what is it? It's super soft.
So soft. It's like bamboo and something.
Very nice. Look at the colors. It's like an ocean, totally ocean color.
It's 80% blue face luster and 20% bamboo. 400
Wow,
meters.
that's
soft.
really nice.
So she said that it's called Stormy Caribbean Sea.
Totally, I could totally see the Caribbean in this. Yeah, totally.
So that's the sea.
Very pretty.
And then
now she dyes this herself, right?
Yes.
Very
nice.
She
does all this.
Very nice.
And then so she said at some point she pictures the pirates either having like you know how they have a parrot or like a little monkey buddy.
Right.
So she sent a sock monkey kit.
Oh, how neat is that with the stuffing and all?
With stuffing and everything. So it's not a knitted one. It's got like all the bits and pieces and stuff in there.
Oh, how cute! Look at that. Yeah, there's a kit.
Yeah, so it's a
And
little
there's
kit.
the stuffing and everything to make. Oh, is that a UK?
Yeah, it's from the UK. So with the whole UK hoo-ha going on right now,
yeah.
The price on these boxes is actually not too bad.
Very cool.
So
That's
sock
very
monkey
cute.
kit because you know pirates have a little buddy.
Always.
There's some seashell stitch markers.
Oh, nice.
And fool's gold.
Wow, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, they're very, very small, but again with the
they're
theme,
dainty, so I don't want to take them out.
No. And then because pirates are dirty and unwashed, she sent a felted soap kit.
Oh, very cool.
So I've seen these around. I've never tried one myself.
Oh, interesting. So there's the colors of the yarn and there's the soap.
But it would be fun to do. I think,
and there's instructions in there on
I
how
think
to do
Avery
it.
would enjoy doing this.
I think so. That's really nice, and I love the colors you picked, like the ocean sand,
They're
the
kind
blue.
of like stone and sand.
Yeah,
and
I love
sea and
it.
stuff.
That's
So
really nice.
It all ties in, even though it's not like obvious,
Yeah,
right?
you should let their viewers know how this kit goes if you do it with Avery, because this is something that maybe other parents can do with their kids. And
Just an
depending
idea.
on
Because
the
all you
age.
need is like a bar of soap and some like water, right?
Exactly. That's
So
awesome.
a little banana soap for the monkey.
Oh, how cute is that? It is cute. Oh my god, it smells like banana.
Does it?
Yeah.
It smells it. Mmm.
That is awesome.
I love banana.
Me
love
too.
That. I love that fake banana smell.
Let's see, this is banana soap scented in banana handmade by Sunshine and Baby Showers.
Cool.
Very cool. Made with SLS free soap. I don't know what the SLS means.
It's soap. Okay.
Look at that. It's so cute.
I have no allergies. So.
No.
Some sea colored potpourri.
Oh, very cool. There's shells in here
Yeah.
and feathers and some stuff.
And then two
Very
little
cool.
edible treats, a little pirate chocolate.
Oh, how cool is that? Really?
And
No way. That is too cute. Look at that.
because
chocolate.
pirates drink lots of rum,
Yes, they do.
this is rum fudge.
Oh,
something.
nice.
Yeah, rum fudge.
There's rum fudge.
And
Sweet.
a pattern called Surf. And I don't think this shows anything about the pattern, so
No.
you can just see the picture.
Look at that.
And it's actually a really pretty shawl.
That's a pretty shawl, actually. Yeah.
So I think
And it's
that was worth.
very nice. Asymmetrical shawl. I won't pronounce it because I will just mess that up. So there, you guys can see it. But it'll be in the show notes too. Very
So
nice.
I think this was a really nice
That's
little
a very-
mixture.
Yeah, I like that. I like how the
I
uniqueness
think
and the
it was
thought
very well
behind it.
thought out.
Mhm.
I think it went with the theme well. And I think all the items are usable. Like I said, it might not be for
Yeah.
everyone because I don't know if she always does these kind of little kit things. I don't know. This is my first box. But so it might not be for everybody. But when I went back on to see what August was, it was Jungle Book.
Oh, very cool.
And so I ordered it because I was
of course.
like, That's like
She loves her mystery boxes.
I love my mystery boxes, and I don't have any others that are on my radar right now. And Jungle Book just seems like it would be a really fun theme.
Yeah, it would.
So I look forward to seeing what she did with this one.
Yeah.
When Treasure Island, you know, and pirates and things aren't really my thing.
But it's not really pirate like it was.
No, it's not, and that's what I expected, that it would just be kind of
Yeah.
inspired by it. But
Right.
I'd like to see what she does with Jungle Book. So
I think
I
that'd be
ordered
really
that
nice.
one already.
Very
And
cool.
like I said, with the UK dollar as it is, it was
I know.
this one was before that, so the Jungle Book one was a little more affordable than this one.
Oh, very nice.
But I was happy with that.
Very nice.
And I look forward because I can do the sock monkey, depending on, I'll have to open up and see what you do, but Avery might enjoy. These could be some summer activities. She has a little box in the corner over there of activities that I pick out for her and put them there so that like on days where she's like, well, I don't want to do something, we can pick out an activity. So I might add those felted soaps and kitty cat to the activity box. I won't tell her that you're using her straw.
Don't tell her I'm using her straw.
I don't think she'd care. She'd think it was funny. Actually, if I show her this video, she'll think it's funny.
Good thing she loves me enough to let me
does.
borrow her things.
And I think that's all mine, Evelyn.
I'm stealing that again.
Just had the two things. Oh, there's only one piece of the cake. The orange one left. I better eat it.
She better eat it because it's gonna
Like,
be gone.
she ate the whole thing. And she's all like, I don't like Kit Kats.
It's good though. It tastes like creamsicle,
Yeah,
doesn't
it
it?
does. And I love creamsicle. Love it.
So do I. So,
Okay. What's next?
So now we're in Diamonds in the Rough.
Yep.
And I have, do you want me to start?
Is that your only one?
That's it.
Okay, I'm going to start.
Yeah. She'll
Because
start.
we have a sad story that we'll get to.
We're very sad.
Alright, so I'll start with this one. Because
Okay.
this is tied to our Lisa thing.
Okay.
So, last time we recorded, I had my GG socks on the go.
Yes.
I did not touch those. And then I had just the wee toe of my Tootsie Roll socks.
That's right.
And I said I was going to bring them with us when we went to, some friends of ours rented a cottage. And we went up for 2 days.
Very nice.
And that was what I brought with me to work on in the car and at the cottage and whenever. So I finished
Wow.
my first Tootsie Roll sock. Now this pattern, I would have to say it's more inspired by the Tootsie Roll pattern by Lisa Ross because the pattern is written top down
Okay.
and I did mine toe up. So the heel is going to be completely different than that heel.
You did your Flegel heel.
I did my Flegel heel.
Yeah, very
I like
nice.
my Flegel heel. And then these stripes. So now that I've done the Tootsie Roll pattern, I would do it again, but I think it works better with striping yarns with wider stripes. Because you need kind of a certain amount of rows to really get into that roll.
And the wider stripes were like 7 rolls or usually something like that?
Yeah,
5 to
so
7
like,
rolls?
I
or
was-
5 to 7 rows?
The colored stripes in this yarn are 2 to
to
4
yeah,
rows.
Yeah.
So like you can see the yellow one here I did. Right. There's a yellow roll at the top and it's only one row of roll because that stripe, because I wanted to do different colors. So like I did the roll on the yellow stripe, the pink stripe, the dark pink, and then I started putting it in with the black ones because like the black is quite wide.
She chose what she wanted to do.
I just
for her
randomly
roll.
put it in. And for the other sock, I'm not going to try and match this. I'm just going to
Look how pretty
do
that is.
other random. I'll probably do the same number of rolls, but they might be in different places.
But this knits up really nice though.
I really like this yarn.
I do like how it knits up.
So this is Crazy Dog Yarns,
Yes.
Canadian Dyer, up and away color.
Yes.
I have one more skein of her yarn, and I would order more, I think.
Oh, let me know when you order some. Not that we're buying any yarn or anything.
No,
we're
because
not.
we've been doing that too much lately. I have to stop talking to you at 1 in the morning. And you will see why in the next week or 2.
Yeah, exactly.
We should not talk on the phone at 1 in the morning.
This is really pretty though.
I really like how this turned out, and I think I tried it on, but not all the way because this is it's knit for a smaller foot than mine. But I just wanted to see if I could get the cuff over my foot.
See, I would wear this even though it has that little bit of gold yellow in it.
It's not too bad though.
No, because it's like overall it's
Yeah.
really pretty.
Yeah.
And that's what I like at it.
I like it.
So, yeah.
I'm happy with how it turned out.
And you did is that a Jenny stretchy bind off?
Yeah.
And see, it looks really nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a little flary, but when you're wearing them, it doesn't matter.
But it doesn't because like right here, like let's say that's your leg, it's not flary. It has like it almost looks like a peacoat kind of.
And this
thing,
is
but not
going to
really.
be under pants, right?
Seriously.
So like I know people say they don't like the Jenny surprisingly stretchy as much
I like that.
visually as the top down cast on because it does look neater. But I prefer the process more, and once the sock's on, I don't really think I care. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How it looks. Yeah.
No, because no one really sees it. I don't.
No. I just enjoy the toe up process more than the top down.
I like toe up because you can try them on as you knit
Yeah.
them, and then so here's where, because most people have wide feet, or narrower feet, so you can adjust. Again, here, this is my area right here, is where you can adjust again if you need to. Instead of ripping back, like it's just easier, I think, to try it this way for me. That's all. I just like it that way. And yeah. And you know, if you ever have to rip back stuff, and especially cuff, like, you know what, you could always play with your cuff, and that's like 1 or 2 rows, and it's easier for me to finish with something than to start with that.
Yeah, like whenever I've done a cuff and I try them on, I'm like, oh, this is a little too tight. It's not hard to unrip those 2 rows and recast off versus like
figuring out how to cast on and do that. Yeah, totally. Very nice though. Very pretty. I like it.
I'm happy with these, and I think she will like these. I think they're kind of funky, and I'm going to cast on the toe of the second sock today.
Very cool.
So that
she like
they do not linger, which I never do. But.
She doesn't, no. But you know, for people that like to say that.
But yeah, so I'm going to cast on the toe today.
Nice.
So that it's on the needles.
Very nice. It turned out really nice.
I'm happy with that.
Is that it?
Well, my other whip is my Lisa Long project. So.
Okay. So you want to leave that so that goes into.
If you want.
Okay. All right.
Oh, because you don't have another Lisa Long project.
No.
So we'll do this one, and then we'll do the Lisa Long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we were talking. Is this one we were talking about?
String bag. Yes.
Into the wee hours of the morning, and she was lamenting. She was lamenting about her socks.
I was so enjoying knitting my socks, and these are the psychedelic flower by Gail's Art.
Crumbs. I'm gonna move that.
Psychedelic Flower by Gail's Art. Really enjoying knitting up her sock blank. Actually, I don't understand why people say that this bothers them. I don't even notice it, but that's just me. And you know, I'm picky usually, so
about certain things.
But it didn't bother me. I don't have a problem with it. And so I was knitting this sock, and I moved my progress keeper, and I was knitting and knitting and knitting.
You were working on the increases.
And I'm doing the heel, and I was increasing, and then I went to look at the pattern going, oh, what's my next step? Let me just read through this again to find out.
So you thought that you had finished the increases for the heel.
I did.
Yeah.
I had 17 rows or something like that in there.
Increases, yeah.
Yeah. And guess what? I didn't read the pattern properly, because what I didn't do was every time I was increasing on either side, I was then supposed to go around and knit a full round and then go back and increase. And I didn't do the knit rounds. So my heel is way too short.
So basically she increased on every single row for 17 rows versus every other row for 17 increases.
So all this work I did.
We were talking about it. I'm like, yeah, there's no fudging that. You can't fudge that.
No, I can't. I can't somehow. I can't even take out the back here and just redo this part because I knit in the round.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
No. So we discussed what we were gonna do.
I'm not doing that.
And she's like, I don't want to tink back all those rows. It's like
it take me hours.
And I'm like, why don't you just take it out and just rip it out? She's like, oh, I can't do that. So I was like, well, you know what you can do? Amanda, look away. I was like, just bring them and I'll do it for you. It's okay. I've done it before.
She's going to do it.
I've done it before. I ripped out lots of socks, and you just pick up the stitches and you move along. So
she's ripping it out. Look at that.
I don't know where your markers were, but...
Oh, 3 and 3 on either
you'll
side.
have to figure that out.
No worries. Look at, she just has no problem ripping it out. She's like, woohoo, this is fun.
It's not my sock.
Exactly, that's exactly why.
And then after, I'll pick them up for you.
Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. I can't believe that. Look at all that yarn that you're ripping out. Look at all that work. That was like a full night's work for me.
And this is the front of your first row, right? That's the beginning of your
row?
row?
I have 3 knit stitches on either side.
Okay, so we'll just rip it out to about there.
Wow, look at all that. Oh my God. It's okay. That was a night's work. I totally now can work on these, and now I'm at the heel. I know what I did.
I'm not picking up stitches on the podcast, so we're just going to put that aside.
No, that's fine.
And hopefully, because I think the next one we're going to do is in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Maybe in 2
weeks. In 2 weeks I'll have the heel, and I should have more done.
Maybe I'll have the heel done.
The whole heel done?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, no, I should have that done.
Yeah, because once you do the increases,
this wasn't
it's
bad.
really fast.
Yeah. So, and this is my Flegel heel, so I learned lesson 1, read your pattern fully. And I did. I swear I did. I read it, and I read the increasing, and I said knit, and then it had all these tips and stuff in there, and I think that's what threw me, because then I started watching TV, and I'm like, oh, I got this. So I didn't look at the pattern anymore, and I was doing the increases, so like, oh, I got this. but then I forgot there was a knit row in there.
When it's your first time, you never have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Always
So, hey, lesson learned.
Yeah.
I just have to redo it now.
Now the next time you do it, you might have it.
Like, thank God it was only this much, and I don't have to do anything, and it's not a bad thing.
Like if she had kept going, I don't think you would have kept going. But if you had kept going, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna do the heel now.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, why does this fit so weird?
Yeah, no.
But it was just
so
it was only 17 rows.
Yeah, it's nothing. It will get there. It will get there. Good.
Tickle my
So,
nose.
you live and learn. What can I say? But you know what? I have to say for the Flegel heel, it was actually pretty easy.
Yeah, it is very easy heel once you do it.
Yeah, it was pretty easy, and I was enjoying it. It was not difficult.
No.
And that was to make the gusset in there.
Yeah, basically making the gusset.
I liked it so far. It was better than doing top down. I don't like picking up stitches.
Yeah, there's no picking up stitches. I like it too.
Yeah, so yeah, that was it.
So that's done. You survived.
Done. I survived.
So before I leave today, I'll pick them up so that you can work on them.
Perfect. Sounds great. Awesome. See, gotta have best friends like this. What else can you ask for? So our next thing is Erin's working on something.
This is my Lisa project for our Lisa
I
Long.
was gonna say her bag matches her yarn.
Unintentionally.
Does mine are still matchy matchy.
I think I did one before the other, and then I was like, oh.
Look at how pretty that is. Yeah.
So I think the last time I showed it, I had 2 petals. I haven't gotten that much farther because I was working on my socks. But now I have 3 petals.
Look how pretty that's coming out. I
don't
really
know
like
if they're
that.
petals, but I call them petals.
I know.
Yeah, so now I
pretty
have
though.
3. And I have to say, I'm still really enjoying this pattern. It's very easy to pick up. The spacing between everything is very, like, I won't say obvious, but just is intuitive or whatever. Like, you know, like, there's X number of rows between each petal.
Right.
And there's X number of stitches that you move the petals over.
Very
so
nice.
it's just very easy to get back into. So I'm enjoying that, and that's all I got.
Very nice. And that's the Lisa Long.
Lisa Long. Any project with Lisa and extra points if it's a Lisa much.
Pattern or yarn.
Or yarn.
And yarn, I should say, I guess. And or.
And or yarn.
Yeah.
So if you do a Lisa pattern with, or a Lisa project with a Lisa pattern, then it's 2 entries. If you do a Lisa project with a Lisa pattern and yarn, it's 3 entries, and that's Lisa Much Northbound Knitting.
Yes.
And if it's just a general Lisa project, it's 1 entry.
1 entry.
And I actually have the prize to show today.
Excellent. And you can enter as many as you like.
Yep.
Not a problem.
Yep.
Not a problem.
It goes till the end of August.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so exciting. So exciting. So can we move on to the next section? Because I'm so excited.
We can.
So this is Diamonds Are Forever. And I'm going first because I'm so excited.
Finished objects.
So talking about the Lisa Long, guess what I finished? Look at that. Holy, that's awesome.
She finished her shawl. Okay.
I can't
Can
even,
we
it
see
doesn't
it
fit.
No.
No, it doesn't fit. So here's one end. And this is not even blocked, people.
This is not blocked.
Look at that.
Because it's Tiffany we're talking about.
Yeah. And ends are not woven in.
And
You
it's
should
not
know
woven
that
in,
too.
because again, it's Tiffany we're talking
Yeah.
about.
But it's gorgeous though. So this color here is Lisa Much Northbound Knitting color. And the pink in here that you can see, which kind of dominates the screen right now, is Cascade.
Yep.
Heritage,
right?
That's Heritage. So it was really pretty. But this Lisa color is stunning.
And she has leftovers.
I do. I have leftovers.
And you don't know what to do with it.
So yeah, like I have this much left over. Look how gorgeous that is. But it's a single ply. So unless I add it to, sorry, I was hooked to this thing. Unless I add it to another shawl, I'd have to weigh this out to see how much is left in here because I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking it's less than half for sure, if not maybe a quarter left or something. But it's so pretty. Like I can't just leave it. But it has to go with something because it's single. It's a single ply. But I love it though.
You could
I
get some,
love the
you
pattern.
could get some like Mad Tosh light to go with it. Maybe when we go to the last 3 stores,
Sorry, people.
we could
Look
look
at my
at
throat.
Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when we go to the last 3 stores for our yarn crawl, you could look for some Mad Tosh light that goes with that and do something else.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this pattern, I have to say.
Maybe you could do the tremble.
Oh, I don't know if I'll have enough though. Oh, I
You don't need very much.
Though.
Oh, but maybe if,
Well, that wouldn't have to be the main color.
I know, but there's kind of split. But maybe if you did like 1 color for just the petals and then 2 other colors,
I could totally do that.
we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, but I really like knitting with her
But
patterns.
she finished something.
Oh my god, I finished it. I finished it quickly.
It's so airy. Like she was
It's
saying, oh, I can't wear this
beautiful.
right now. You could totally wear this right now.
Yeah, it is. It's really airy. The drop stitches are really airy and it's really pretty. And I love it. They're totally my colors. Look, I'm wearing pink today and it matches that. And she's wearing like that aqua turquoise and it matches her. And like, look
We could just both wear it.
We could totally. I was just about to say that. Look how pretty that is. That matches. I like that a lot.
See, if I had my air conditioning on,
Yeah.
then we could just sit here with our shawl.
That's so nice. I love it. I do. I really do. It was so easy to knit, and it was really nice.
It was really fast too. You didn't spend
It
a lot of time.
was. No, and I would have been done the beginning of this week.
Yeah. Yeah. There was some cast off issues.
But there was cast off issues, and I've done it like 3 times.
Yeah.
And finally, I just did the Jenny surprisingly stretchy cast off, bind off, and it worked fine. And I love it. Yeah, love it. So that's it. That's my whip.
And who's gonna be weaving in your ends?
Because she's awesome, but she really enjoys it. I don't know why.
I wouldn't say I really enjoy it. It just doesn't bother me.
No, but you like doing it because you always say that it feels like you've now completed the project, whereas
But it's
I
not
haven't
my
completed it. But
there's a lot of ends on this.
it's nice. There is, because
And you know what the problem with this one
Very
is that
switchy.
there's not like obvious places to weave them
no,
in.
and that's what I was going to ask you is what do you do with them? Because like where the drop stitch is, how do you weave
it's
in
like all
the
open.
drop
There's
stitch?
no like solid section to like.
Here you can.
Yeah, no, but
Like
even
in the-
those aren't that solid.
No.
So this one might be a challenge.
And I did for the ending, you were supposed to end on the drop stitch and bind off, but I did an extra couple rows of the knit because first of all I wanted to show that color bleeds so much as yarn, but also I wanted something a little bit more sturdier. Yeah. But I love it though, and she's going to weave in my ends for me because she's awesome. She's so awesome. And then I'll be able to wear it. Actually, then it needs to be blocked, so she's going to have to show me how to block these.
Maybe we could block it
Maybe we
outside
could-
or something.
Yeah. But then we can maybe...
Do you have mats?
I do.
You could block it out on your patio.
Sure, you can show me how to do it, and I can do it.
Okay.
I think I have like those T-pins.
See, I don't use
I have
pins.
T-pins.
Like
What do you
for
use?
something like this, honestly, I don't tend to pin things out. I wet it,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't leave it to soak. I just wet it, and then I just lay it out, and I just stretch it all out, and I lay it out on the mat, and then I just let it dry.
Oh, okay. But then
Because that doesn't have like shapes or anything that you need to
No, it's
pin
not
out.
as a
Like
picot
it's
edging
just
or
like
anything like that,
a
or-
crescent.
yeah.
Right? So I would just do that.
Okay.
If you really wanted to pin the 2 edges of it, I guess you could to keep that edge.
Sure. Or to stretch it as far as it needs to go.
Yeah. So maybe like a wire along the top. And
I
then
have
just
wires.
stretch it.
I got blocking wires. I won them.
Yeah.
I won them at a retreat.
So you could try them.
I got blocking wires. Totally. And they're flexible ones too.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love it though. I really do. It was a great pattern. And it was a lot of fun to knit. It was really easy. And I really like her patterns because at certain points she gives you a total count of your rows to let you know how many stitches you should have.
Mm-hmm.
And for me that's a key thing because then I'll know if I made a mistake in the last so many rows.
Yeah.
And those you can kind of fudge on this kind of pattern, but on something else it's harder.
The tremble that I'm doing, stitch count really doesn't matter because it's all garter stitch and you're only doing like the little petals that you're doing are so many stitches in from the edge. So if there's extra stitches somewhere else, it doesn't matter. So.
I don't think stitches really made a
Yeah.
difference with mine, but I just like to know where I'm at. So I thought that was just a nice key feature. But her patterns are written really, really
Yeah, I'm
well.
enjoying mine.
Yeah. So that was it. And guess what?
What?
She doesn't have a finished object. I'm
Nope.
the only one.
No, Tiffany's the only one this time.
A total first. I think a total first ever.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
total first ever. I even tried.
Of course you did.
So I was like, no,
She's a
no,
challenge.
she can't be the I refuse, but it just didn't happen. I'm so busy
That's okay.
with sewing and whatever.
She's got
and
show
I tried,
prep
I've got
and-
show prep and I've got like I
So
just
much
got all
going
this
on,
stuff.
yeah.
And so I tried. Remember how I hand spun that yarn to make that necklace?
Yes.
I was like, oh, I'll do the necklace because it's just 5 little circles.
Right.
I can do this, but I don't have the right size hook. I needed a smaller hook that I have, and I was like, I don't want to use a bigger hook just to get it done, and then it's gonna look like garbage.
No,
so
no, especially if you're gonna wear it.
I'm gonna wait. And actually today I had an idea. I forget what I was doing when I thought of it. But I have because I used to do a lot of jewelry, I have a lot of jewelry components.
Right.
And I was thinking of using some of these, I have these large silver rings.
Okay.
And so doing the circles and then making them so that they fit inside the silver ring.
Oh, neat.
And then attaching them for weight.
Very cool.
And
Yeah,
then
so they will
just-
sit flatter or
They'll
something?
sit flatter and add a little bit of weight, and even if it's just the center.
That would be
So I have
nice.
ideas brewing in my head
Always
that I
does.
didn't want to rush just to have an FO. I should have just crocheted a dinky little thing and be like, haha.
That would have been an FO though.
Yeah,
Because
it
the
would.
FO is the whole project. No.
But if I crocheted a little chicken,
Oh, you mean something else?
yeah, a
Yes.
little amigurumi or something, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm the only one with an FO, and I'd be like, no.
Except I am. So.
But you are, 'cause I didn't do that. But yeah, so congrats. I should make you a button.
It says I got an FO and
Yeah,
she doesn't.
yeah, something, and put the date on it.
I'll be it first. Don't worry. I don't know if this will ever happen again. So, you know.
might. Actually, after the show, I'm gonna get back into I'll have lots of time to knit, so
Yeah. So
we'll be back into probably multiple FOs.
That's okay. So, so did you want to show for the Lisa Much Along, or not Lisa Much Along, for the Lisa Along, Erin put together an awesome prize pack.
I've got the first prize pack to show, and we mentioned this before that we're going to do it if we have up to 25 entries, we have one prize pack. If we pass 25 entries, there'll be a second prize pack.
That's right.
And if we pass 50 entries, there'll be a third prize. Maybe not a prize pack, but something. And right now, I checked this morning, we're at like 19.
Very cool.
So it's very possible by the end of August, or even before that, we'll pass that 25 mark and another prize pack will be entered.
Definitely.
So, first prize pack. So, a skein of yarn from Lisa Much that we picked up when we went there for a knit night.
Yeah. So this was the one that it was called Restless, and it's a BFL finger superwash nylon.
And so I looked at that and I tried to make something match. So it's pinks and grays.
How pretty that is.
So I had some fabric that's kind of like a petite.
Wow, that's awesome actually.
So I made, now
look at that.
This fabric is different all over the place. So the back
very
is
nice.
Different than the front.
I like that. That matches so perfectly. That's
so
such
it's
a
a
nice
wedge
project.
style, and it's one of my new, more deluxe ones that have the clip here.
Very nice.
Nice size for, I'd say, 3 skeins.
Oh, for sure.
This is one of my favorite sizes, a tart from the Bitty Buddy. And then I made a little matching.
Oh, cool.
Snappy.
So this is, so here we have needles, even though my needles are not on anything anymore because they don't have socks on there.
People know what these do.
But you could totally just put even your circs in there, and it just holds your circs.
Yeah, it just helps either your socks or your circulars if you're doing a shawl or whatever. So it matches the leg.
It does.
Which matches
the yarn. And that's the prize one.
That's
look how
prize
pretty
pack
that
number
is.
1.
Make sure you get all your Lisa projects in there.
Finish your Lisa projects or start a Lisa project, because it doesn't have to be Lisa Much. It's just you get more entries with Lisa Much. Yeah. It can be anything that has Lisa in it.
Yeah.
Anything. So you can go to the thread in the Knitting at Tiffany's group for more information. And you have until the end of August.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Totally. So that's it for that.
Yeah.
Is that it for all our stuff today?
Other than spinning.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's really pretty good. Okay. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you're not interested in spinning, which
I have 2 things to show.
She's got awesome spinning stuff to show, and you're more than welcome to stay around and watch Erin talk about her spinning. But if not, totally understand, and we get it, and so not a big deal. But thank you for coming and watching again, and if you're a return viewer, we really appreciate it. We love having you guys, ask us questions.
You're gonna miss this common thing right here.
Message us with information. We appreciate it. Anytime we have a question thread on the Knitting at Tiffany's.
Yes, we just start a question thread.
Yeah, and you can always ask us anything you like. We have some, great questions. I like answering them. I think they're fun. And and if you're a new viewer, hit that subscribe button, and please keep an eye out for our next podcast. We always have something new.
2 weeks.
And we'll have a yarn crawl coming up in there.
Yeah, we're doing it this week.
Yes, we'll have more enabling.
More enabling. I think we were talking last night. I was like, okay, after the yarn crawl, we're cut off. And then she's like, but the Kitchener show's coming. I'm like, okay, fine. After that, we're cut off. And then it was like, but then this is something else was happening.
There's something else.
There was something else. I'm like, okay, fine.
I think I might be traveling.
You're traveling, and
so
then
I might get some
doing
yarn
something.
in there.
So I was like, okay, October,
no purchasing. November's my birthday.
Yeah. So you're cut off.
So
but I'm
October nothing
cut off until the end of the year. I need to use.
Let's see if we can keep that.
I need to use some of the stuff that we've been getting.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So
spinning.
Yeah. So thank you, and now we're on to
diamond cutting.
Okay,
so I'm going to show this first.
Okay.
Because
she's got all
I don't know if the person who this is going to watches, so I want to give them a little warning to stop watching. Okay, so I was playing on my blending board this week because I think it was 2 episodes ago I showed that blue baby fiber arts going on a vacation yarn.
Oh yes.
For my color swap.
For your color swap.
Because the theme she chose was ocean blues and a tropical vacation. So she spins, and in this swap, you have to include something handmade.
Okay.
And I very rarely knit handmades just because it takes time and you don't always know what they use.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. So I try and do handmades like project bags and hand spun and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I had the idea, since she spins, and one of the gifts that I'm sending her is a spindle.
Oh, very nice.
I'm going to order it and have it sent directly to her.
Oh, that's great.
Because she's in the U.S.
Yeah.
And to spend like $15 to ship it to me, just to ship it back to her, it's not worth it. So I'm going to ship it directly to her. And I went through my all those bits and bobs that I get from like the spinning box.
Right.
And I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make some Rolex for her to use with her new spindle.
Rolex are fun, I see, from people that use
them. So
them.
I found in my little bin of bits and bobs some ocean colored kind of ocean theme color.
So pretty.
And it's quite convenient that the blending board is prickly because they stick so nicely on there.
Look how pretty that is.
There we go. Okay.
Look at that.
They're looking a little greener.
No, I think they'll be fine.
You think they're okay? Okay.
Yeah. So this is like your Caribbean Sea kind of almost that minty.
Yeah.
And then here's like a nice ocean or even the blue skies you can do with it. And this is
it's got sparkle in it.
It does, but it reminds me of like things you'd find in the ocean.
Yeah, like seaweeds and stuff, but it's got sparkle, so I thought that would be fun. And then this one is just like a tealy, aqua turquoise.
Yeah, like that crystal clear water that you find in the Caribbean too.
And it's just solid. Yeah. And most of these are cordial, I think. Some of them didn't say what was in them.
Ooh, that one's soft.
Are you doing that?
The one with the feeling them all.
No, I'm not going to do that.
It's okay.
Cordial is a little rougher.
Oh, okay.
But I was hoping that with the blending process, because it really kind of takes them out fiber by fiber, that it would soften up.
But the one with the sparkles is softest.
That one is soft,
of all of them.
That one is soft.
Yeah. But that's really pretty. She'll love that.
So yeah, I was playing on my blending board, and this is my finished Rolex. So I've done one so far. It doesn't take very long to do.
Very nice.
So this is what it looks like with all the colors blended together.
That's all of these?
Yeah.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
So that's a little bit where I just gradually added a little bit of each fiber at a time and layered it up and then rolled it out.
That's totally gorgeous. I could see this green sparkle in there.
Yeah, that's very
That's
subtle.
gorgeous. I love how that turned out together. That's just beautiful. I wonder what she's going to spin this up like. That's going to be stunning. Really nice.
So I have to say, like, getting this, I got this blending board for Christmas.
What a great present.
And I'm actually,
too.
I'm actually, well, I don't know if there's very many brands. I'm actually very surprised that I got it. Because I sent it, was it in like November or something? I sent my husband a link to it, and I was just like, oh, here's a Christmas idea. And you know why? It's because Andre Sue, you know Andre Sue knits?
Yes.
She had one, and she was playing with it. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea for all these little like pieces, like all these little pieces, right? Because I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and it's not cheap. So I was like, oh, and it's like Christmas is coming up. So I sent him an email. And he didn't respond, and he wouldn't normally. That's, you know him. He would be like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, he's never going to get that, because he's the type of person that unless he sees a reason, unless he sees a purpose, like a logical purpose for something, he'd be like, I don't understand why you need this. What is this thing? And so I was like, oh, I'm not going to get it.
But there's a logical purpose to it.
Well, in my mind there is.
Exactly.
But he's like, what is this?
But he's not a craft person.
He's not a craft person. So I was like, there's no way he's going to like get this one. He doesn't understand what it does. But he got it for me.
I know.
Yeah, so
I was shocked because I saw her have it on Christmas. Yeah, I was shocked.
And you know what that means? What I think that means is that he had no other ideas for me.
Yes, exactly. Or he had nothing to buy her, so he's like, I gotta get her something. Yeah, and she wants this.
Awesome. He's like, free card, out, done.
Hey, you know what? Why not? At least you're getting something you want and stuff you don't want. Like my husband buys me gift cards because this last year I told him what I wanted. This year I've already told him I want more Etsy gift cards, so I'm not spending my own money for it, which it doesn't matter. But and like, you know, so at least you're getting something you want and you're going to use, and you've used that
and
so many times.
What it does, it's really nice, is so you know how I get the spinning boxes, and the spinning boxes are lots of fun. You get all these bits, but like, what do you do with these bits? So I can take all of these bits and then create like a whole bunch of these that go together and is enough to do a project, whereas the bits alone are not enough to do a project, right?
And look, now you're even giving to someone else, so it's working out well.
So I think she'll like these.
I'm sure she'll love them.
I'm going to finish them. I'm hoping between all my bits, I think there's about 4 ounces, so that's a typical fiber amount.
Nice.
So I'm hoping to have about 4 ounces of Rolex, and then my package will be almost done to send out. I have to send it out by Wednesday.
You should be able to get that done.
Oh yeah, I did this one in like 20 minutes this morning. So I have to work on that.
Very nice.
So that's that. You might see the blending board come back in the future with other bits and bobs. And then I have one other thing, and so I saved this for the very last because I don't know if she watches Stephanie. So Stephanie is one of the designers that was part of the Child for All Seasons.
Oh, very nice.
I'm pretty sure Lisa watches sometimes. But Stephanie posted on Instagram about doing a handspun swap. Anybody interested in handspun swap? So the idea is that you would be paired with a partner, and you would exchange both some handspun, 100 grams of handspun, and 100 grams of fiber.
Oh, okay, very cool.
And as luck would have it, we got partnered.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was like right after I got. So Stephanie, if you watch and you don't want to see what you're getting,
turn away, close your eyes, something.
This is why we say this again. Just turn it off. Just turn it off, and go about your day. So before I was partnered with her is when I got that totally inked yarns.
Yes.
The fiber I showed last time, I think, or maybe the time before. I don't know. But so when we were partnered, it's like, oh, this would be the perfect opportunity to use that fiber. I can't take her seriously. I can't look at her.
Because you laugh when I'm drinking, I'll spit this everywhere.
That would be good. So I got 2 braids of the fiber, and I just got 2 because it's easier to do a project with 2. Okay. And I was like, oh, this would be perfect. I could spin her one of them. Yeah. And then send the other one because it's the same color.
Right.
And so if she wanted to spin it, she could either spin it to match or she could spin it differently, but it's the same colors. It would be fun to see
Very cool.
difference, right? So just to remind you, this was the fiber I bought. Mm-hmm. Totally inked yarn. Sonia.
Look how pretty that is.
I can't feel my face.
Oh,
or I can't see my face.
You can put it in front of my face.
I can't see.
I can't feel my face.
Yeah. But yeah, so this was the fiber.
Very nice.
And I finished my handspun scheme.
That's really pretty.
And this is just a 2-ply, so all the colors here.
They match the fiber.
Yeah. So I like this.
Is this a BFL?
BFL. It's 100% BFL. I have to wash it.
Very nice. Look how pretty that turned out.
Hang it outside, so it might soften up a little bit. And I spin worsted mostly, so it's a denser yarn than a woolen spun. I still don't totally understand the whole worsted woolen thing, but I know the way I spin is more worsted, and you get like a denser, not as floofy yarn.
Can I show the fiber against this so people can see how well you spin this? Look at that. I'm telling you, it looks exactly like that. Like, to me, that's exactly like the color.
But it's barber pulled, so you don't like barber pulled.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
But there's sections in there where the colors lined up, so there's sections of like solid colors.
Right, I see that where it kind of lines up. But it's really pretty.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
I think she's going to love it.
It's about 200 yards. I don't know what thickness it is, but at 200 yards, I'm like, she can do something. And then she'll get to play with the same colors, so I thought that was really cool.
I think that's a great idea.
So I'm glad I bought 2 of these.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they'll go to good use. So that's and I have to send it out. I think I have until the end of the month, so I still have to pick up some little goodies.
Bits and bobs.
Yeah, bits and bobs.
To go.
But that's done at least. That is
very
done.
Nice. She'll like that.
Yeah, I think she will.
It's really pretty.
And then we'll have to see what I get.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. Mm-hmm. That will be exciting.
I like seeing all your stuff. I like swapping handspun.
Yeah, just your swaps in general. You do.
It's
like so nice to see what people put together and what they come up with compared to what you do. I mean, you're very creative, so I know like you think outside the box, anyways. But some people just they do things differently, so it's really neat to see.
And I should be getting my color swap in soon because the mailing date's coming up, and I requested a Hawaiian vacation.
Very cool.
With like, I think pinks and purples and oranges.
Funny. I would say that sounds familiar.
That's like Hawaiian sunset, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
the orange, pinks, purples. Yeah.
Like sunset. Yeah.
With the black in there, that'd be nice.
Yeah. I didn't say black, but
no, but in the sunset, like when you picture sunset, there's always that.
Yeah, there's the trees or something that are like silhouetted.
Yeah. So very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So I think that's it. Is that it for today?
That's it.
Wow, that's it. Look at that. We're done for today.
Yeah.
That was awesome. A quick podcast. Wow. Well, no.
Was it? I don't know what time it is.
We're still under an hour, I believe.
It feels
so
like
that's
it was
awesome.
quick. It feels like it was.
It was. So that was great. We got to show everything. We talked about everything, and this week we're going on yarn crawl.
We're doing the final 3 stores of our yarn crawl, and then all of them will be done. Yeah. And we can put our passports in, and we'll see who wins a prize.
Yeah, totally. We'll see who wins a prize. Even though I want a couple baskets. It's okay. Well,
I want Angie's basket.
Hers was nice too.
I want that basket.
And there was 2 others. There was one from North. What's it called?
True North.
True North. They had a yarn bowl in there. That's why I think that was the one.
Yeah.
And then the purple sock. Lynn's had a
so one of those 3 baskets. But I have a feeling there's been a lot of people participating.
That's good.
So
that's good.
It is good.
It's fun. It was fun to drive around 3 hours out and stuff like that.
Yeah, the last ones we have are closer.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad because we have to bring Avery.
That's okay. It'll be a fun day. She's really, really good.
She is good, but
She's
we'll
good.
have to see. We're going to promise her ice cream at the end.
Yeah, she'll stay good for
But
ice
it'll be
cream.
interesting to see how she is. But,
Yeah, it'll be fun. So we'll have that next time.
Next time we'll be able to talk about that and show. I know I'll get something because I still want to get. So far, I've gotten something at each store.
Yes.
And I
so
want
I think.
No, you haven't.
Was there one store I didn't get anything at?
There's been a few.
Oh, well, they were more like a fabric store, and you got fabric
True.
stuff. And the one store we both didn't get anything at, did we?
I've got something at every store.
Yeah, so 2 of the stores were more fabric stores.
You didn't get anything at Grey Heron.
Oh, that's right. So there's 3 stores I didn't find anything at.
you.
But 2 of them were fabric stores.
I'll give you those ones. Those are free passes.
Yeah.
But I've been buying, and the ones that we have left are yarn stores. So
yeah,
I plan on buying something.
Grey Heron, there was nothing, unfortunately. That there was that what's that guy's yarn that he dyes?
The dye guy
or something like that. But it was not a color I really liked. Otherwise, I would have bought his because I never had his yarn, and that would have been cool. But I just didn't want to buy a color just for buying a color.
I know.
So.
But yeah, so we'll have that.
We'll
so
have
that's next time.
Yeah, that'll
2
be
weeks.
next time. Yeah.
I think 2
So
weeks. Yep, 2 weeks. Yep.
Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for coming back. And as again, please click on the subscribe button and join us every time we podcast so you can have fun with us all the time like we do. Have yourself a wonderful day. Happy knitting, and until the next episode. Bye.